Well, here we are again, Commander Narson, this time with my own lovely features up in the corner of the screen. Okay, what we're actually doing here is we're currently in deep space, and we are hopefully going to be heading towards the core, which is here. So, what we'll be doing is we'll be heading into that area. So, we're going to plot a route. But because of the density of the stars now, route plotting becomes a little bit of a pain. So we don't want to go too far before we actually decide on plotting. So 50 light years is not quite enough because we've got a 30-year jump range. So there we go, 81 light years. We will choose that as our distance we're going and ask it to plot. Now, as you can see there, that's quite a quick plot because we're not actually flying too far. We'll now see that we've got 3 jumps to do. You can see the density of the stars out here compared to the normal game. So we'll just bring the ship up to speed
drive charging
and do the first jump. We will need to refuel on each of these jumps, and also check that there isn't anything that we want to scan.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
This bit can take a while or could be quite quick depending on what it's got to do the other end, so that was not too bad at all. So what we'll now go in and we will scan this star, get the information from the star. We'll also scan to see whether there are any other objects out there. There's 23 other objects that we can possibly scan, or potentially could be an Earth-like or a water world, something like that. So let's have a quick look. We'll just nip in and have a look here. So up the top, possibly some water worlds up there, but no, they all look like they're landable. This one here isn't. If we zoom in a bit, it doesn't look like there's a cap or anything like that to it. And again, zoom in down here, doesn't look like there's anything really worth scanning apart from this one here, and it's fairly close, so we'll give it a scan and see what we get. So we head towards that particular one, but as we do, what we'll do is we'll do a fuel scoop. So we'll get the fuel scoops up to well over 200, 300 there, and that refills our fuels quite quickly. Once that's done, then we will actually head towards that particular unexplored planet.
Fuel scooping complete.
Let's see what we find. This is the Distance Worlds exploration I'm
Fuel
on.
scoop disengaged.
I am absolutely miles behind the majority of the ships out there, but saying that, I'm ahead of some others as well, so in the middle of everything. But if I don't get anywhere today, I'm away for a few days, so that's going to put me even further behind. But playing catch up when exploring isn't the best thing to do. You tend to make more mistakes that way. So as we get closer and closer to this planet, depending on the size of the planet, will depend on how close we have to be before the scan takes place. And we'll see what we've got. Hopefully it's a water world. If not, really, it's not worth the money to bother scanning it. Anything from Waterworld up. Terraformable is even better, but we shall see what we get. So it just takes a few seconds to finish the scan. And it's high metal content world, so not really what I was after. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll head to our next star on our 3 jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, next star.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hopefully later on today on my other account look at some barnacles and we'll get a little YouTube video published of those as well. Okay, again, find the center of the star, wait for it to pop up, and then you can explore, see if there's anything else to scan. 15 objects, cross our fingers again, walk for a water world or an Earth-like. Okay, so this is a K type star, which I think isn't too bad. There's a high chance that we might find an Earth-like, but we're not going to. So if we select that, for some obscure reason it's not giving me any distance to that at the moment, so let's have a look, because it's another star. So what this could mean, and it's not that far away, is that we could have a whole series of other objects around this particular star. The 15 objects you saw there were all going to be in that asteroid belt rather than anything else of interest. But as we get closer to this one and it starts to scan, we can then do another D-scanner, which is a detailed scan, and see if there's any other objects out there that we can look at which may be of interest to us. Shouldn't take too long now. Let's just have a look at some stats while just waiting for that to get in close. As you can see, I'm quite a newbie on this account, not really done much. I've got no reputations anywhere really, and all of my ranks are very, very low. But hopefully after I've done this exploration, we'll be near elite, close to elite. We shall see. It depends how long I stay out here really. But elite explorer would be quite good. So let's just see what this star is going to tell us. We are getting there. We didn't do a refuel on this one. Should have done really, but we will move on to the next. And the one after that, hopefully one of those two will give us a refuel. That's pretty dull, that one there. Nothing that's going to be of interest to us whatsoever. So off we go, just check. Yep. Couple of jumps left
drive charging.
and we'll be there. Here goes nothing. I don't actually really expect anybody to be watching these videos, so
4, 3, 2,
or if they do
one.
find them of interest whatsoever, unless of course they're interested in playing Elite, which I recommend is a game if you want a sandbox. If you don't want a game that's regimented, you have to follow a route. You know, I'm out here, I'm doing exactly what I like. Nobody's forcing me to do anything at all, and I can do it at my own speed. So I can scan this star, I can look at those 18 objects or not look at them. It won't affect the game if I don't actually look at them. I can just, you know, walk away. It's not going to suddenly say, oh, you can't continue a particular roadmap because you didn't scan a particular star or a particular planet. So entirely up to you. All of these look fairly brown and uninteresting to me, so I don't think we're even going to bother to look at any of those at all. All we'll do is a quick scan, a quick refuel,
Fuel scooping.
to get ourselves into a good position for when we log back on later on today. So what I will be doing is taking a trip to Mir, which is a space station that's quite far out from the bubble, and from there use that as a base. Hop out to a couple of planets where there are known
Fuel
barnacles,
scooping complete.
and I haven't seen any of these barnacles yet, so they will be a new experience for me. So I will have that filmed, may
Fuel
even
scoop
try to
disengaged.
stream it live. Not sure whether I can get the Twitch channel working at all, but we shall see. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm just getting myself approximately 1,000 light years away from this sun and the other sun. That way I'm safe to slow my ship right down to 0 and drop out of hyperspace cruise or super cruise safely without any damage to the ship, and pretty much know that I won't have some sort of planet careering into my ship while I'm away. So we'll just get that done now. So 300 did. It's when you want to go to bed in the evening, the last thing you want to do is this, but you have to do it. You have to make sure it's done. You can't just sort of drop everything, run away and pray your ship's going to be alright. If you're very close to the sun, well, it'll be your own fault if when you log back on your ship's in a million pieces. So we're far enough away now. Slow right down, and I mean to a complete and utter dead stop. And once you're at that dead stop, there we go, you can drop out at your current location. And that's it. Thank you for your time. Commander Narson. Say, Commander Narson out. Thank you.